Yo guys, here is Premium Channel, and this is part 1, soon will be part 2, without talking too much let's get on the video. The first TOMOE gives all users instant ability to analyze stuff. It is the basic thing that allows people to copy jutsu, imitate movements and have faster perception. It's the basis of base Sharingan mechanisms, except for Genjutsu. Genjutsu is also a part of the first TOMOE of course, but it's not strong at all. In Sasuke's case, upon his first regular activation of it, it had evolved to 2 TOMOE in each eye. He has much better ability to analyze stuff and other. The Sharingan goes from 1 to 3 TOMOE. All TOMOE levels have access to all Sharingan techniques, ninjutsu, taijutsu, genjutsu copying, ability to see and assess chakra, greater visual range, and that includes Sharingan genjutsu, which is not exclusive to the 3rd TOMOE. Before I explain what is Sasuke's Mangekyou, let me explain what is Mangekyou Sharingan. The Mangekyou Sharingan is an advanced form of the Sharingan that has only been activated by a handful of Uchiha. Sasuke awakens his Mangekyou Sharingan after Itachi's death, once he comes to terms with the fact that Itachi was the single most significant relationship he had. Sasuke can use Amaterasu, igniting whatever he looks at with black flames that can burn anything. With his right Mangekyou, he can use Kagutsuchi to shape the flames into a variety of forms for offensive or defensive purposes. Also can use Susanoo, a spectral warrior made of chakra, and who acts on his behalf. It takes repeated uses before he's able to fully form Susanoo. Its evolutions are often marked by moments of intense hatred. Itachi awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan after witnessing Shisui's suicide. With both eyes, he could use Tsukuyomi, a genjutsu that trapped opponents' minds in an illusory world, altering their perception of time. With his right eye he could use Amaterasu, igniting whatever he looked at with black flames that would burn anything, including fire itself. He had the ability to extinguish Amaterasu. Itachi could also use Susanoo. With its simplest manifestations, he could produce extra arms or bones or full Susanoo to improve his options in a fight. Shisui was one of the few members in the clan's history that was able to awaken the Mangekyou Sharingan. He awakened it when he watched a dear friend and rival die after withholding his aid in a moment of envy and weakness. Shisui's ability is Kodo Amatsukami, regarded as a unique genjutsu of the highest caliber. It allowed him to enter a person's mind and manipulate them into believing anything so seamlessly and completely it will fool everyone, even the victim, themselves, to believe these false experiences and act upon them as if they were truly doing it on their own free will. He was also able to use Susanoo. Obito awakened his Mangekyou Sharingan after witnessing Rin's death. The Sharingan he gave to Kakashi awakened its Mangekyou at the same time. Obito does not appear to suffer any adverse effects from using his Mangekyou Sharingan, such as the deteriorating eyesight or exhaustion experienced by others. His Mangekyou Sharingan allows him to perform TOMOE, a space-time ninjutsu with greater versatility than Minado's. TOMOE serves as a gateway to another dimensional space, which he can move all or parts of his body between at will. This grants Obito two distinct abilities, teleportation, and what is best described as intangibility. Fugaku also had some knowledge about the Mangekyou Sharingan after telling Sasuke that it needs a great sacrifice to awaken. In the anime, Fugaku awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan during the Third Great Shinobi War after his friend sacrificed himself to save him, was confident it was capable of controlling the Nine Tails. That's all what we know. Didn't shown any ability of his Mangekyou Sharingan. Naori was able to awake Mangekyou Sharingan. All what we know, she used Izanami like Itachi against Kabuto. We don't know her Mangekyou Sharingan ability. Rai was able to awake Mangekyou Sharingan. All what we know, he used Izanagi like Danzo against Sasuke. Didn't show in anime any one of his Mangekyou ability. Not much is known about Barry's abilities, except that he awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan and was able to use the Uchiha clan's Izanagi technique. Didn't shown any one ability of his Mangekyou Sharingan, only what shown is the technique Izanagi, like Baru. Shin was able to awake Mangekyou in his right eye. Pattern is reflected in all of the Sharingan on his body, as well as the eyes of his clones and spine creature. Using his Mangekyou, Shin was able to telekinetically manipulate any tools after branding them with a special mark on his left hand. Along with his brother, Izuna became the first Uchiha to awaken the Mangekyou Sharingan. While never seen using this form in battle or any of its acquired techniques, Izuna's new ocular abilities quickly rose him along with Madara to leadership roles within their clan. Madara and his brother Izuna were the first Uchiha known to have awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan. Didn't show in anime which ability has his Mangekyou Sharingan. In the anime, Indra awakened Mangekyou after killing his two closest followers who were also his best friends. With it, he unlocked the ability to use Susanoo. Owing to his talent, his mastery over the technique was such that he could use complete body Susanoo. Also in the anime, with his left eye, he could use Hinokagutsuchi, that's ability similar like Amaterasu. Sasuke's acquisition of the eternal Mangekyou Sharingan seemingly enhanced his mastery of its techniques. Before, he was quick to exhaust himself both physically and chakra-wise when he would overuse his power. After acquiring it, he was able to repeatedly use its powers with no signs of exhaustion. After acquiring the eternal Mangekyou, Madara could stabilize Susanoo into its complete body form, was nearly impenetrable. According to himself, its power was comparable to that of the tailed beasts, and no one was said to have lived to see it a second time. Madara's complete body Susanoo uses its secondary set of arms for attack and defense rather than flight. This is end of this video. Just to remind you, this is part 1, soon will be part 2, so press that subscribe button and turn on notification bell to not miss part 2. Premium channel is out. Bye.